There is a significant problem on the campus of Liberty University with there being very few parking spots near academic buildings. This is a problem that has faced each one of us in this room. And while it is 5 of us, and that we may be students or teachers, it affects each and every one of us. And I believe that I have a proposition for each one of us that can help make this better. And here it is. The parking on the campus of Liberty University is an issue, but if we all work together with the university, we can improve the parking and the quality of living on the campus. I want to give each of us an overview very quickly of what I'll be talking about today. My first point will be on the problem that we do need to fix the parking at Liberty. The second will be on the 2 solutions and how to pay for them. And finally, some hypothetical situations, good and bad, of how and what will happen, whether we do or do not make these changes. So let's go into the first point, talking about the problem. Now, as you heard in the title, there's not enough convenient parking near academic buildings on the campus. So, this affects teachers so badly. They have to wake up early. And while waking up early is not something that should be a problem, sometimes the teacher is up late with their family. Or, they were grading the tests and papers of the students that they serve. And, they need the extra 30 minutes to an hour that they have been getting up to get a parking space. Then, you look at the student. Now, for a student, it can be incredible to have that very close parking space, but they are parking illegally. And that may cause accidents, more traffic, and get them fined or ticketed. So, let's look at the cause and effect of this. If we make a change, the effect will be monumental. The students and teachers and everyone else on campus will finally be able to truly go around campus in the way that they need to be able to. A teacher can go from DeMoss to Green Hall all in one day and find a space. And while students might not be happy about this, they won't be getting ticketed like they were before. I believe that the significance of this is that teachers will finally get the respect that they deserve, and that students can learn the respect for their elders and for those in authority, which is a biblical principle. Now I'd like to go on to the second point, talking about the solutions to this problem. Now, there are a lot of solutions that we can think of when it comes to parking. But when I was thinking about it, the idea of LU Uber, a new service through the Office of Transportation at Liberty. Basically, there will be student driven by other students, and it will be paid for by the Office of Transportation, which is something that's already in effect. And the students will be paid in either CSER or in work study. So no actual funding will go out. Now, the second solution that I have is a brand new parking garage right behind the LaHaye Ice Center, where our fantastic hockey team plays each and every night. This will monumentally change the amount of parking that is always crowded there. Whether you're going to a game, to the LaHaye Recreation Center, to the Tilly to get some food, or just to a play. No matter what you're doing there, you will be able to park. Now, you may ask, how can we pay for this? First, as I said, for LU Uber, you can it's paid for through the Office of Transportation, which is already in effect, so you don't have to hire too many more people. And students are paid through CSER and work study hours. Then, a parking garage, yes, that's more expensive. We all understand that. But through our fantastic donor support, and they are incredible. They've built so many buildings all around this campus for us. And then the Office of Capital Improvements, which helps build all these incredible buildings that are around Liberty. That is how it will be paid for. Now I want to go on to my third point, which it's about the good and the bad outcomes if we do this. The good outcomes, it's incredible. Students and teachers and LUPD will all be able to work in harmony. LUPD will finally be able to take so many people off traffic duty and put them into the classroom, into the buildings to protect the students, or use the money from this to upgrade their equipment. Students will now be getting way less fines and tickets, and teachers will finally, as we have said several times, get the respect that they deserve. And then we want to talk about the bad things that might happen. Whether it might be students parking in even more outrageous places, and then LUPD having to raise fines and ticketing significantly to tell students not to do that. That'll not only hurt the university, but the reputation of both the students and LUPD with one another. So, in conclusion, I would like to go with an overview quickly of what we talked about today. The first point, there is a problem. The second point, there is a solution, whether LU Uber or the brand new parking garage, or the idea of what if we do it or what if we don't? You know, if we have these improvements, there's going to be a lot of fantastic things that happen and liberty will be improved. And if we do not do these things, I believe that there's a chance for mass parking problems and even more issues than are currently seen, because students will park anywhere they choose. And then I'd like to remind us that we have a voice in this, that we can go and call liberty and voice our opinions. And then just to finish, I would like to read a quote from assetworks.com about this. Whether you're navigating New York City or you are a resident in a small town college, parking creates stressful moments for us all. Parking issues leads to feuds, stress, and illegal parking. So, I would just like to conclude by reading you one more time my proposition. The parking on the campus of Liberty is an issue, but if we can work together with the university, we can improve parking and quality of living.